What is up? It's Lace 'em Up, back at it again with another video, and today we're going to be reviewing the crazy explosive low Primeknit. How'd you get them, Nate? Yeah.
How'd you get? So I got these at my local Adidas store. Just walked in, they were sitting there. This was the last pair. It was actually a return, so I got them. Somebody else didn't want them. Whatever. I'm happy.
So the upper of the shoe, it's like 2 layers. So the first layer of the shoe, it's the Primeknit material. On the inside though, it's like this textile woven mesh material to make it more durable. For those of you that are thinking about buying this shoe, the whole shoe isn't white. It's white with a little bit of hits of cream in there. Alright, so the lacing system on this shoe is kind of similar to the Yeezy one, except it has lace loops in the Primeknit material.
Alright, so now we're going to get into the sole of the shoe. So this sole is pretty interesting. It's meant for basketball, so it's not going to be just boost all the way around. It's got this like rubberized material all the way on the bottom, so you can see the outsole. It's a multi-directional outsole, and it comes all the way up pretty much to the side of your foot, just in case you're on the court and your foot goes like this. Sometimes like it might, so you don't mess up the Primeknit. If you go on this side of the sole, you can see your boost material. You can press it in, it's all soft and nice. If you go to the insole, you're going to see a standard Adidas insole. It's a white insole along with gold lettering and the gold Adidas symbol.
So after taking this on the court, we're able to give you our thoughts and opinions on this shoe's performance. So let's get right into it. So let's start off with comfort. Level of comfort on the shoe. What do you guys give this rating of?
I'm going to rate this an 8, 8.5, probably an 8.5. I think it's really comfortable. I like it just as much as an Ultra Boost. I know they're two different shoes, but I like how this hugs my ankle. It's a little higher up. Ultra Boost cut like down here. It's kind of uncomfortable for my ankle, but I still like it. So I'm going to give it an 8.5.
I'm going to give this shoe a 8 out of 10 rating. So yeah, this is the most comfortable basketball shoe I've put on to date. I've worn Kobe's, Curry's, and nothing compares to this one right here. So if you guys are trying to look for a comfortable basketball shoe, this is the one to get.
As for me, I think I'm going to give this rating an 8 out of 10 just because of the boost material, obviously, and the overall comfort. I really like how it hugs my foot. It kind of reminds me of a little bit taller version. The reason I say taller is because you know the Crazy Explosives, the one I usually wear. It kind of reminds me of that, except it gives me a lot more ankle support than those. So if you're a bigger guy and you don't like the big high top look, then this is definitely a cop for you. So overall, Lace 'em Up gives this an 8.2 out of 10 comfortability rating. Really good for a basketball shoe, that is. All right, so now let's get into durability. What do you guys think about this shoe?
I'm gonna have to give this a 7 out of 10 for durability. I think this it's a pretty durable shoe. Like we said about the upper, it's like a 2-layered upper, so it adds that more durableness to the shoe. And the sole right here, I like how they brought it up to the outer foot of the shoe. It protects that boost material. You don't want that showing, otherwise when you're playing and cutting on the court, it's just gonna ruin it.
For my rating of durability, I'm gonna have to give it an 8. Just for the fact that it's encased in this like rubber material, so this boost is not going to get all messed up. I mean, on this side it probably will, but I mean, I'd want to feel the boost in some way or form. But yeah, I think it's going to be a lot more durable than say like an Ultra Boost or something, just because this Primeknit is also held by like this other knit material on the inside. But overall, I think it's going to be very durable, especially because of this. Like Nate said, it's going to protect your outer foot. There's not a lot wrong with the shoe. So yeah, 8 out of 10 for me.
As for my rating of durability on this shoe, I'm going to give this a 7.5 just for the simple fact that there is Primeknit on here, and although it's double layered, the Primeknit I know is very delicate. Hopefully they made this a little more durable, but we'll just know that as a test of time. So overall, Lace 'em Up gives us a 7.5 durability rating out of 10. So given that this is our first performance review, we're going to add a few more things on our ratings, one of them being the traction and the ankle support.
So my rating for the traction on this shoe, I'm going to have to give this a 4 out of 5. I think the traction on this shoe, I think you could just stop on a dime anywhere on the court and you'll be fine.
Alright, so for my rating on the traction, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5, just because I feel like this is really good on indoor surfaces, but I feel like if you go to an outdoor park or anything, like this will give out pretty easily, just because if you feel like the rubber, it feels like it's more meant for indoor play. So if you're going to play outdoors, probably not the shoe for you, but the traction, with that being said, would probably hold up for a little bit. But indoors, I'm definitely going to give it a high grade. So 4 out of 5 for me.
As for traction, I'm going to give this a 4.5 out of 5 rating, simply because if this was Continental rubber and it had this type of traction, I feel like it'd be a 5 out of 5. All right, so now we're going to get into ankle support. Nate, what do you think?
Ankle support, for being a low top, like I was talking about with Nate earlier, I feel like it's really comfortable. It really hugs my ankle. Feels like I'm secure in there without getting that high, high top look. I wear Kobe's when I play right now, and sometimes I feel like it's too much support on my ankle, and sometimes I feel a little restricted moving side to side. But I feel like this is a perfect combination of being a low top as well as really supporting your ankle. So I'm gonna give it I'll probably give it a 5 out of 5 for ankle support for being a low top shoe. So 5 out of 5 for me.
My rating for the shoe, like what Nathan was saying, for being a low top shoe, this gives you a lot of ankle support. So I'm gonna have to give it as 5 as well. I love low top shoes, but I haven't had that much ankle support on a low top shoe compared to this one.
All right, so as for ankle support, I'm gonna give this shoe a 5 out of 5. Just like what they said, it's a low top, and you don't give this type of support on low tops. And this is the first time I've seen it.
So now we're going to get into the sizing of this. I want a half size up, but I really think that these are true to size. I just like a half size up when I play basketball. So overall, these are going to be true to size. So now we're going to get into, is it worth the cop? For me personally, I do think it's worth the cop. I think if I could, I'd buy like 5 of these. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but Brandon Ingram has had like 6 player editions of these shoes. And every single one that he wears, I want. So hopefully they can release those in the future, just like they released the Swaggy P player editions on the high top. So looking forward to that. Adidas, if you're listening, send us some. We'll review them.
Is it worth the cop? I'm going to go ahead and say it's worth the cop, especially if you play basketball like on a regular basis, simply because it's a boost shoe. You get a lot of traction, you get all the support that you need, and it's a low top, so you have the mobility. Overall, I think it's a great basketball shoe.
Is it worth the cop? Yes, for you guys that play basketball, it's definitely worth the cop. You get the comfort, you get the durability, and you get the traction all in one shoe. And the materials on the shoe, it's really nice. It's Primeknit. You can't go wrong with Primeknit.
All right, so these are going to be $140 on Adidas.com and Foot Locker. After tax, like $154, something like that. But anyways, going into the availability of these, they are all over Foot Locker and Adidas.com. So if you really want it, they're very available. Nobody's dying to get these. The hype beasts aren't fucking dying to get these. So if you really want them, you really play basketball, go ahead and cop them. Really easy cop.
All right, now we're going to get into our final thoughts about this shoe. What do you guys think?
I think it's definitely a nice shoe. Especially for being a basketball shoe. Like, this is something that you could possibly wear lifestyle if you really needed to or really wanted to. Like, you want to switch it up. I'm not saying it's like a Jordan where people are going to wear them with like their daily outfits. But I definitely think that if you really want to rock this, go ahead and rock it. It's not a bad shoe. But for me, it's definitely just a basketball shoe at this point. So catch me on the court playing with these.
Breaking necks and breaking ankles.
I think this shoe is a really nice shoe, especially for basketball. If you can get this shoe, you should just get it. If you love playing basketball, you can't go wrong with these, in my opinion.
My final thoughts about this shoe: it's a clean shoe, good basketball shoe. You get everything that you need. Cop.
Alright guys, that's been our review on the crazy explosive low Primeknit versions. Remember to like and subscribe.
And if you have any more questions about this shoe, just leave it in the comments section down below.
And remember to
Lace 'em up.